darts always leads to crazy situations, funny incidents and unpredictable moments. It's not always just the darts that play a role, but also the behaviour of the two opponents on stage. One of the most bizarre incidents probably happened in 2018, in a match between two-time world champion Gay Anderson and Dutchman Wesley Harms. The incident went down in darts history as the Fart Gate. But what exactly happened? Gary Anderson met BDO qualifier Wesley Harms in the round of 16 of the Grand Slam of Darts 2018. Time and again, darts players accuse each other of unfair behaviour. For example, by throwing too slowly or celebrating too loudly, but this accusation is new. After Scotsman Anderson won the match by a clear 10-2 with an average of over 101, Harms accused him in an interview on Dutch TV of deliberately farting on stage. Wesley Harms alleged that Gary Anderson had been responsible for passing gas, which Harms claimed had disrupted his concentration and affected his performance. He literally said, "It'll take me 2 nights to lose this smell from my nose." When Gary Anderson, who is known for his very clear and direct manner, was confronted with the allegations in an interview, it was probably one of the funniest interviews in darts history. Anderson explained in his own unique way that he thought the odour came from Harms and that he swears on the lives of his children that it wasn't him.
And he said that it was smelly on the stage.
I thought he had shit.
Sorry?
I thought Wesley had farted on stage. Yeah. Did he?
No. Well, I think he thinks you did it.
You can put your finger up the arse, there'll be no smell there. I thought he had shit and I went, that's dirty. It was bad.
It was bad?
It was bad. There was a stink. I thought it was him. And he started playing better. I went, must have needed to get some wind out.
Yeah. And he thought it was you?
Oh no, hands up. Swear on my kid's life. So help me God. Nothing crossed.
But it was smelly anyway?
It was smelly. Usually if I fart on stage I shit myself. And you know that because I've told you in a documentary. Ain't scared to... If I'd farted that smelled like that, I'd put my hands up and go, oh, sorry, I need to get up.
So who was it then?
Well, don't tell me. You've got enough 3 boys up there. So... No, it definitely came... It was table side. And it was eggs. Rotten eggs.
Not from you?
Not from me. No. No.
Okay, thank you.
And every time we walked past, there was a waft of rotten eggs. So that's why I was thinking it was him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In the aftermath, the interview attracted a lot of attention on social media and became famous under the name Fartgate. However, the rest of the tournament was also a topic of discussion. Anderson played his way into the final where he met the previously untitled Welshman Gervin Price. Price was very emotional during the final and repeatedly celebrated his leg wins by shouting loudly, even celebrating in one scene by bumping directly into Anderson, who then clearly expressed his displeasure. After a close match, Price won and thus won his first major title. Anderson, however, disappeared from the stage without shaking his hand. There was another Fartgate incident this year. During the Moda Super Series, the 2 former tour card holders, Darren Webster and Ron Meulenkamp, clashed. After a narrow victory for Meulenkamp, Webster left the stage visibly angry and gesticulating without congratulating the winner with a handshake. He later wrote on social media, "Well, when you play a guy who farts and stinks the stage out and denies it, then kick you when you're playing the stall every throw because they are shit good luck for the future, but I'm not interested." Meulenkamp also commented on the incident again later in an interview and explained his view of things.
I have to ask you about a game you played yesterday against Darren Webster. There's been newspaper articles, there's been social media stories about an incident that happened in that particular match. From your perspective, what's happened and what do you think's happened to enable those stories or the stories that have been released?
Yeah, I think it's a big clown show of Darren Webster. He obviously was 3-0 up, he lost 4-3, moaning about everything. That's how we know him for all these years. But the thing was, there was a little smell on stage, but because we were halfway through the group, You guys had a lot more to talk about, so we had extra minutes. So the first 30 seconds, minute, there was a little smell, but we came on stage and it was already there. So we didn't know what happened, but I chose to be focused on the dartboard, and he was choosing about chatting and talking about it, and I didn't give him a response. So he was talking to himself and to Charlie. He went like, if it's not me, it's not you, then it's probably him. And then I was like, no, don't do this, because I know how he can be. He's a dangerous player and I have to be focused. I have to be on my best to beat him. So I chose to no response at all, just play darts. Then obviously I was 3-0 down, I win 4-3. That was already like more than 20 minutes past the smell he smelled. And obviously I smelled it, but it was so little and it was nothing.
Webster also spoke about the incident in an interview the day after and explained that it wasn't just the smell that bothered him.
From your perspective, what perceived to have happened?
We'll put it this way, he just done a few things that I didn't like, and that was it really, at the end of the day, you know. I've always had that thing where, you know, you just go up there, you throw your darts, best man win of the night. And when people do certain things, they do it, but at the end of the day, if they do that, then I will not shake the hand, never have done, never will. But I mean, at the end of the day, that was yesterday, today's another day, you know. I mean, you know, I got up there and the stage was stunk out, and I think he kicked me at one point, and he was standing there throwing a dart, moving left, moving right. I'm standing there going, oh, just throw your darts, you're too good not to do that, why are you doing this? But, you know, at the end of the day, I didn't like it, and yeah.
In the end, these incidents show once again what an incredibly entertaining sport darts can be. The dynamic between the different characters is what makes it so appealing and always leads to curious moments. Let us know in the comments which darts incident we should dedicate the next video to. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content, leave a like and follow the channel for more darts videos.